94% fit, 68% average. I mean, we haven't done brilliant in anything, but we have done something in every race, pretty much.
Hello to one and all. It's
Hello.
going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And, of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
Breakaway. 130 kilometers, let's go. And immediately he's complaining that he's catching a cold.
He moves on to the attack! There's no real sense to it, but at least he gets a mention. There's a few riders jockeying for position at the front.
Okay, we have a bit of a breakaway. I'm going to go 75. Oh no, there's the second
The current
breakaway.
pace is a bit too docile for some riders who are looking to create a breakaway.
Start my own breakaway. I don't need your breakaway. Okay, how are we looking? Any teammates? Nope, no teammates today. This is barely a breakaway, to be honest.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. The little promenade is over. The group has been overhauled. And he sprints away in attack.
Not my problem, buddy. I'm in the breakaway. Well, I was, till the breakaway broke away. Very flat today.
A small group of riders are trying to get clear of the bunch.
How's that looking?
The riders have upped the pace.
Damn it, there's no breakaway. Again, I haven't got the pace to create the breakaway. And my energy levels are already right down there, look. And he's off.
Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors.
I've got nothing left. I cannot catch the breakaway.
Breakaway at the front.
Let's try and drop our energy levels right down. Get some energy back. Stop asking me to come back. I've got to stay up front here.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
So technically there is a breakaway,
The pack is back on level terms with the breakaway group.
and now there isn't. And now there is, and it's
an
us.
attack.
But look at our energy. I cannot do that again.
Counter-attack by Kevin Razor.
It's weird, that occasional single commentator just saying one tiny little line. Right, we have finally achieved a breakaway, but it's one
The
that's
Entourage in the escape group is far from
too
cordial.
fast.
There are a couple of riders who want to go it alone.
The breakaway is too fast for me. I can't keep up. So I'm again out of the breakaway. As soon as we're supposed to be doing 135k, I'm going to have to take my energy gel. Look at the conditions, they're perfect for us. that's the gel doing its thing.
There's a breakaway. Several riders are attempting to break away.
Well, this race has been a complete disaster. I've got to be honest, it's not gone well.
There's more than a minute on the clock. The brake seems to be working.
Oh no, look at our energy levels, they're down to 0. I've not managed that at all well. Oh, worst race yet.
An attack is launched.
Flat 61 plus 4, so we can manage 65. Let's go 64 then, let's hold that.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
Just keep me at 64%. I can't work any
The
harder
pack's
than that.
deficit is being cut back.
54%. It's going to have to be. I need to be going at lower than my maximum capability to try and get some energy back up. Not a good situation. Tiny bit of yellow energy coming back. We just have to hold here until we got something. I think I've learned some important
Some
lessons
team
in the last
managers
couple of
mustn't appreciate
races.
the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
Definitely, I think
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip. The pack is slowly whittling away the lead. A rider is looking to give the pack the slip.
definitely think I've learned quite a bit. I should have done. I should have started playing as solo.
Breakaway.
Because I've learned a lot more in this tiny few races than I ever did. Oh, look at this. What the hell's going on? We're saving energy and pushing up through the ranks. That's crazy. What's going on there? I'm happy with it. I'll stick with it. So we can manage 65 today. So if I go
Things
60.
are heating up in front.
Let's just see how that sits with us. Because I'm meant to be in the breakaway. That's not going to happen. But if I can get into a position where I can steal some sprint gates, that would be all right. That would
He's
be
going to take them on by himself.
that would be kind of cool. Even if I only get third, I'd be happy with that. Just so long as James doesn't come screaming up on the inside, stealing it from me in the very last second. That would be annoying. So FLA is flat, right? That's cobble, that's sprint, that's attack.
Breakaway. The pace is really hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be in the right position for this. Wow, look at the peloton just gobbling me up there.
pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway. A courageous rider is looking to break away.
Didn't go well. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Or is there another guy further up? No, yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So if I can catch this guy, we could pinch it, but I don't see it happening. Oh, so close, but no. Close, but no cigar. Let's try and sit behind Saya. Well, I think that was a really good try, considering the state we were in. We're basically just going to have to sit here now. Try and get some energy back.
Attack from a rider. It's an attack!
Thanks, Sim. You can relax a little bit now. Cheers, buddy. Got no choice, really, my man.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
I mean, that's not a mountain, is it? That is not a mountain. That's a hill. So we're not going to have any advantage there at all.
The riders are going to be more and more on their guard.
55, right, so we can manage 65 on the flat today. I'm going to go 55. That'll keep us somewhere within the range of these guys. Without pushing too hard or trying too hard. Chase down the breakaway is telling me, after just telling me to relax.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
I want to get in there, thank you very much. We're catching the breakaway, which is nice. I'm going to have another try at the sprint gate, but things are going to have to go extremely well for us between here and there, to be honest. So Scat is protecting Wood, or Wood is protecting Scat. I don't really know how to do that in single player, if I'm being honest.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. A small group of riders are trying to get clear of the bunch.
I really wish they'd lean over more for those tight corners. Every time I see a big corner coming up, I know it's going to happen, and I know it just, oh.
Razor's off.
Razor's off, is he?
can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
Quite happy with our position right now. We're recovering some energy. We're staying in the top end. Spoke too soon.
The pack has just reeled in the escape group.
Well, Guinness is all the way down the bottom there. It's so... Oh, hello. What are we doing up here? We are so unbelievably contrasting. It's like the manager's saying, you know, create a breakaway and stay with it. And my teammate's like,
the pace has slowed somewhat.
stay
It's
with me
perhaps
and
due to
protect
fatigue,
me.
But I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice.
You can't do both unless you come with me.
So this is the last third of the race. Anyone who is gunning for victory has got to make a move fairly soon.
Oh, we're in front again, look. This is not really where I wanted to be, but it's a pace that we can handle, so I don't see why I should worry about it. '37th in the youth stand, first in the mountain
The
stand,
peloton has slowed down a bit.
overall 139th. That's not great. I definitely want to be making some better decisions. Right, we're actually in a very, very good position, much better than I ever expected. So we're 55 at the moment. We're doing some relay, getting us right up to the sprint gate. I've got another 10 I can give here. I don't want to do it too soon. We've got as much energy as we're going to get. I'm going to go for a little breakaway here, purely because that's what our objective is.
Like a greyhound.
And the pace seems to be quite low at the moment. I imagine they're just going to close me down. Yeah. It's a little bit of exposure
The
though.
escapees have surrendered. The pack gave them no chance.
Small amount of exposure. 10 kilometers. Got our lovely shirt on, I forgot to mention that.
Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
Sorry mate, you're too slow for me. You need to come up here. I think this shows the naivety of my cycling experience. I do feel torn between the two. I'm supposed to be leading the breakaway, and equally I think I'm meant to be protecting my teammate. I have no idea how to do both, if I'm being honest. Right, let's up it a bit. Let's see what you got, ladies and gentlemen. Who's good enough to push me? 5k sprint. Who wants it? Who wants it more than I do?
The riders
watching.
are taking their foot off
We're
the
watching.
accelerator. Either they're getting a bit hot, or they're saving themselves for the final dash.
It's right there. I see it. I see it. I see it. Who wants it?
Radio Tour has announced a flat tire for a rider.
Le Bon J. Definitely want the sprint. And we've got a bit of a breakaway. Let's bring that back down to 55. In fact, let's hold it at 60. I think we might be able to maintain it for a little bit longer. Attack again. Somebody's going to come with me. Somebody's going to come with me,
The
surely.
breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
It's just going to reel me in again. But at least we've got some exposure here. We are leading the breakaway a little bit. That's it.
There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
That's all we have. Let's go back to 55. That was working well for us. So we took a sprint gate. That should be some points. 37th in the youth, first in the mountain, 139th overall. Provisional young rider, we're still not in the top 10. Just maintain that. 20k.
We are just 20 kilometers from the finish, so things should come down to a mass sprint for the line.
I'm going to try 60. It's working pretty well for us. Coming up to that sprint gate, so it's not now though. Look at the pace. It's too high for us. We have to drop it down to
There are
58.
just 15 kilometers left.
That's it. We are busted.
The peloton has definitely accelerated, meaning that an attack is highly unlikely.
We have no water. When did that happen? I must remember when I create a breakaway to get some water. That's so important. I keep forgetting to do it.
Only 10 kilometers left.
There we go, 10k.
The teammates of the main sprinters are not handing out tickets for a breakaway, so the stage will end up in a mass sprint.
We can't do the water bottle thing anymore. Sorry guys. It's using up all my energy and I want to see the end of this race. Even if we finish really far back, I don't want to not finish. There you go. There's the pace change that we don't have within us. Just drop down to the last place.
There goes the sprint. The strongmen are giving their all.
Try and finish as best we can. That's literally every ounce of energy we have.
A great win in the sprint of the strongman. The tail-enders are still coming in.
I'm quite happy with that result.
And here are a few of the key moments.
Fewer mistakes. Could have got some water whilst I was in that breakaway, but other than that, I didn't go appallingly. Hey, nice, 6th place. Well done, Jerome. Good job, mate. And we are way down in 36th. It's not where we wanted to be. Yes, we are officially not doing very well. Poor, but first in the provisional best climber classification. So we did something. I mean, it is provisional. I need to hold on to that. But that would be a nice thing to walk away with. Level 3, so we get a skill point and we get to choose between improvement of attributes or evolution of potential. So, what I want is to get the hills. Puncher. Let's try that. I want to be better at those hills if I can be.